Hi, Dave. This is Ron up in Canada. And thank you for your interest in my YouTube channel over the last two years or so. And really, when it comes to lathe stuff, in fact, pretty well all of my woodworking I've learned on my own. I've never had any training. So when it comes to like what speed should I turn my work at on the lathe, well, I sort of play it by ear. In other words, I use common sense. Those little handles that I just turned yesterday, I turned at about 2,000 RPM, and I sanded at about 1,000 RPM. Now, I suppose you could go faster or slower. If you have the opportunity down there to take a course in turning, I would highly recommend that you do that. Now, I didn't. And up here in Winnipeg, there was a course offered when I was getting into this, and I didn't take advantage of it. It just wasn't working out for me, and I didn't want to spend the money. And I kind of get a kick out of learning things on my own. I'm not a professional. I should tell you that right now. I made my living as an express clerk in the Winnipeg bus depot, and I did that for over 30 years. That's how I made my living. I am not a professional woodworker. I'm just combining two of my interests, which are photography and woodworking. And I know people think I'm a professional, but I'm not. I'm just an ordinary guy having fun and making a lot of mistakes, as you have probably already noticed. So anyway, here's a drawing that I just did this morning. What I do, how I do it when it comes to the angle of attack for the tool. And anyway, like I say, what RPM did I use? Well, I usually use around 2,000 RPM on something of that diameter, and maybe up to 2,500 or so if it's a real small diameter. So, yeah. And of course, if it was a large diameter, then of course you're going to want to slow it down, because you don't want your wood to fly apart from centrifugal force there. But I get the impression from you, Dave, that you've got a lot of common sense going on down there too. So I don't think you're going to have too much problem. Anyway, once again, thanks for watching my channel. And gee, I wish you were up here in Canada. You could come over and we'd have coffee. Anyway, talk to you later.